Guys, Michelle here from Find Natural Hair and Faith, and today is going to be a really quick video because we've kind of sort of done this whole boho braid style. However, I just wanted to show you all how it looks when I do it with my hair in larger braids. Here's the larger braids, as you can see, and unfortunately my light just went out, so please forgive if the video comes out a little bit dark. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, this is what it looks like. I've done most of it already, and I'm just going to show you what it's like when I do the front. So the thing about it being larger is the braids still aren't extremely large. As you can see, like, this is just the nature of fine hair. The strands are just not as hefty as those with thicker hair or more density. So I will have gaps, as you can see right here, but how you style it is really what's going to make a difference in if the gaps show. And so what I will likely do is, once I braid this, I will pull some over so it hangs over and it covers the gap. But let me just show you how I do it, and I'll insert pictures at the end of what the completed style looks like. But essentially, I use different products this time around for the exception of the gel. So I am using the Eco Styler olive oil gel. So because my hair was blown out and then I went out and I was in the rain, but I hadn't braided it yet, it was blown out. But I am going to be using up my main choice Tropical Moringa Sweet Oils and Honey Endless Moisture Restorative Spray. I like this because it actually doesn't feel really wet on the hair, so it doesn't cause it to revert. It's very heavily oil based, I feel like. Let me see, when I look at the ingredients, I mean, obviously the first ingredient is water, and then there's glycerin, cetrimonium chloride, polysorbate 20, there's aloe vera leaf juice, biotin, moringa seed oil, acetate, tocopherol, which is vitamin E, honey. Like, there's quite a few things in here, but I just feel like it doesn't make my hair feel wet. Because again, I'm trying to make these braids as big as possible. Like, I did all of this and I'm almost done in like an hour. So the beautiful part about having fine hair is that, you know, you can pretty much do styles that are larger pretty quickly because you don't have as much density. So I'm going to part here, and I'm trying to keep it the same on both sides, but I do have more hair on this side of my head, so we will see how that goes. So I'm parting this, and then this whole section is actually a braid because it's not very dense. Now, I notice I've seen other people with denser hair, like they'll have 2 and 3 braids here. If I was to split this into 2 or 3 braids, they would be like micro thin. So this is one braid. I spray it with the Endless Moisture Spray, and as you can see, it really doesn't wet my hair at all. It just acts like some slip to the hair so that I can kind of work my fingers through it. The next product I'm using up, because I have just a very small amount left, as you can see, it is the Restore and Repair Jamaican Black Castor Oil Hair Smoothie. This product is very creamy. It can be used to create braids or twists. But in this case, obviously, I'm doing braids. So I'm working that through. And these are the only really products I'm using. My hair was previously washed and blown out. And then I just add a little bit of gel to my root and proceed to braid. I try to braid my root really tightly, especially since this style is going to last for about a week and I am doing larger braids. So pull out this section of hair, which will be a curl that's left. Another curl out like right about here, but I don't feel like unbraiding it, so I'm just going to leave it as is. Then I will apply my gel to define the curly section. So again, that's pretty much it, how to do this style. When I do this part here in the front, this section is going to be literally like probably just 3 braids because it's a little bit more dense than this side. I could probably get 3 braids out of this one. Actually, no, 2 braids. This is 2 braids because again, large braids. And then it's like one and done. So I'm gonna do this one last, put it back here, but I'm going to do this one so you can see again how it looks. I always like to smooth product and squeeze it into my hair. And this is my castor oil cream by As I Am. I'm gonna put a little gel at the root and then proceed to braid. And just a reminder, whenever you're doing these, you wanna make sure you have enough leave out and it is not too thin, because if it's too thin, it will tangle, even though you are setting it with gel. And I can pretty much let that go now and just braid. I don't braid all the way to the end. I kind of finish it sort of like twisted and a little bit of hair left. And then I just start to add my gel to that section as well as to the leave out pieces. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna finish this last piece, and at the end, I will show you pictures. Again, this was really meant to be sort of a supplementary video. If you're new here, I will link down below the initial video where I did these a lot smaller on my fine natural hair, so you could at least see like what it's like in a more full view, as well as I will link down below some styling options for this hairstyle on fine natural hair. Thanks so much for watching, and here are the pics.